Look in my eyes, what do you see? Survivor Series 2023. What's up, friends? Survivor Series is in the book last night from a very jam-packed Chicago, Illinois at the Allstate Center. Hot crowd. I believe they announced over 17,000 people, nearly breaking the all-time attendance record there, which is still held by one of my personal favorite WrestleManias, WrestleMania 22. And man, talk about Survivor Series last night. Fun show, can't complain. We had WarGames to start the show. We had it to end the show. Everything in between I thought was fine. And of course, the 800-pound elephant in the room. CM Punk is now back in WWE. And what does that mean? Where does he go? What does he do? I think I have an idea. So let's talk about that first. CM Punk came back after the conclusion of the men's WarGames match, right as the fade to black was about to take place. They put the little signature box in the corner and boom, cult of personality. Now, I've seen the... and by the way, Punk looks very good. He looks healthy. He looks like he's doing well, so that's good. Like I said when he got let go from AEW, I didn't wish nothing ill on the dude. Disappointed about all that. Hopefully, if he got some mental health stuff going on, just get yourself some help, man, and work on it. But he looked very good last night when he walked out. They looked happy, looked healthy, so good. But where does that lead to? Well, I saw the fan cam video. It's been floating around social media. We've all seen it. It's Seth Rollins. He's cussing at Punk from by the cage. He's being restrained by officials and commentators. You got other wrestlers there. And I think that's the feud they're going with. It's the obvious choice, and I think it's going to kick ass. I am very much looking forward to a Seth Rollins CM Punk program. Now, may Rollins have his personal reservations about Punk? Possibly. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I think he meant what he said, Rollins, referring to Punk in an interview as a cancer and saying, "Stay away, Phil, we don't want you here." Or, could be paraphrasing, but something along those lines. Yeah, there's the story right there. Where do we do it? I say Royal Rumble and the Australian show. We can get 2 matches out of it, but I don't think you should put the belt right back on CM Punk 9 years away. I mean, they could. I think that would be too fair to Seth Rollins. I'd say let's have us a little CM Punk Seth Rollins program, which I believe part of the whole, what we saw from fan footage of Rollins cussing at Punk and looking like he wanted to fight him for real. I think a lot of that was a work. I think a lot of it was work, guys. And even in 2023, sometimes, though not much is left, there is still just a tad, if you can see it, a little bit of kayfabe still in there, just a little bit now. It dies off a little bit by little bit every year, but still a little. And and they had a hell of a surprise bringing him out. Someone asked me, do you think that overshadowed Randy Orton's return? No, I don't think so. Truth be told, I do think Randy Orton's a bigger star than CM Punk. And it was already announced. It was announced ahead of time that Randy Orton would be back, so we had... will he, won't he? And it's, oh, he will. And then they did the will he, won't he be there little angle through the show tonight, but ultimately you knew Randy Orton was going to be there. The only way I could have seen Punk coming out is if we had maybe an impromptu Shinsuke Nakamura match, because Shinsuke has been calling out somebody on Raw for weeks. He's looking for competition, and he's beating all the folks in the Alpha Academy, so I was like, okay, well, if they bring Punk back, they did, work with Shinsuke. Again, I'd love to see that match, too. So, hey, and again, what's great about Punk coming back is this gives us new, fresh match options. Him and Seth Rollins, him Shinsuke, maybe something with him and Roman down the line, or Cody. So possibilities, new, fresh matchups. And again, I've been saying it doesn't matter the 3 letters of the promotion. It is a great time to be a wrestling fan right now. It really is. But the division and the butting heads, and I've already seen it. No, guys, AEW isn't dead. They existed before Punk signed with them, and they're going to exist far after he was fired from them. So Yeah, we'll have to see how this WWE run goes, though. I mean, who's to say 6 months to a year from now there's an altercation or situation or he's not happy with creative. All in all, I hope it ends well. I'm just saying, hopefully we get some new, fresh matchups and some great stories out of this. But the story Survivor Series, let's talk about that right quick. Again, WarGames kicking it off. The ladies, I think I enjoyed the last one just because it was great to see Randy Orton back, someone I've been a big fan of growing up before any of the ladies and the ladies match, respectively, were even wrestling. So, but I will give the women credit where credit is due because it was a physical WarGames match. They went out there, and there were some clunky spots in the match. There was noticeable spot calling, not on John Cena levels. Hey, hip toss me! Hip toss me! Yeah, not on John Cena levels of spot calling, but it was getting there at some points. But I like the spot where Io Sky came off the top of the trash can on her lid. I know it was the whole everybody has to stand there and wait to catch you spot, which is actually pretty fucking annoying. But I thought it was a cool visual. Charlotte also hit a moonsault from the top of the cage that scared the hell out of me because it looked like her knee smacked Io in the face. And I was watching Io, I was like, oh, if I start seeing blood, man, oof. But no, all in all, good match though. But I still think I enjoyed the main event a little bit better. But before we talk about that one, let's talk about the mid card of the show. Again, 2 championship matches from Raw. We had Gunther successfully defending the IC strap to The Miz to no one's surprise. Nor should Gunther have lost. You know, Miz got some moments in the match. The story was really about Gunther working over the lower back of The Miz, who has been looking for the respect or looking for respect from the current Intercontinental Champion, Gunther, the longest reigning champion, possibly greatest ever champion at this point. And no, Miz fell short, though, in this new babyface run that I don't really see lasting maybe 6 to 8 months. He's just so much better as a heel. I am in that camp that says he can do the babyface role, but he's just better as a heel. He's natural. He's got a punchable face. So, like, sorry. Hey, I might too. I don't know. But Miz, not getting it. You know, they don't have to run this back. Really, I'd like to see them go back to Gunther and Chad Gable, maybe at the Rumble. You have Gunther defend, and that's where he could lose, but then later on in the night, go off and win the Rumble and then challenge Seth Rollins for the world title at Mania and then win the world title. Boom, you got a star. Just my idea. We also had the Women's Championship on Raw defended. It was Rhea Ripley defending successfully against Zoe Stark. Nobody's surprise. Again, see, the 2 Raw Championship matches, truthfully, and I don't mean this as a knock, but they could have been Raw main events. They really could have been. And which goes to show you the competition and the people involved and that, you know, main event caliber. But yeah, no chance Zoe was going to walk away with the win tonight. But I think this was just another opportunity to showcase her and what she can do and that she can hang with the top people in the company. She was brought into the main roster of helping out Trish during her feud with Becky Lynch. She's rubbed shoulders with both those women. Now rubbing shoulders with quite arguably the most popular woman in all of WWE today, Rhea Ripley, who just looked fucking fantastic on the show and was a wee bit distracting. And then from SmackDown, a little Lucha Libre action. Santos Escobar was originally scheduled to compete against Carlito, but instead, after a beatdown angle on SmackDown this past Friday, Carlito was replaced by Dragon Lee, who I see bright things for in WWE. That was one sticking point in my mind while watching this match outside of Escobar should go over. Please don't beat this guy. And yeah, but Dragon Lee got a future for sure, definitely. It seems like he's getting a lot more television time now. Maybe they put him in the LWO and go from there and try to make a run with him on SmackDown, try to prop him up as a single star. I think he'll have a championship at some point next year, too. And, of course, it is WarGames. Too bad William Regal wasn't there tonight to make the announcement, but Samantha Irvin did a hell of a job, so give her credit where credit is due. She's one of the best announcers in the game today. if not the best. She does a really good job. I love her unique style of announcing wrestlers to the ring, both men and women. Kind of gives it a little bit of a personality to each of them. So, but she did a good job announcing WarGames, and of course, all the calamity that came with it. I was wrong in who I predicted to win these WarGames matches, by the way. I thought the heel ladies Damage Control would win. They lost, and then I thought that Judgment Day would end up winning WarGames. But, yeah, no. I was wrong on that. Hey, but that's cool, though. Again, I enjoyed the show overall. I can't complain. I thought Survivor Series last night was fun. We got 2 awesome returns in Randy Orton and CM Punk. Oh, shit, how do I forgot? That's not the only return we got last night at Survivor Series, friends. I don't know if you saw it in the back, but R-Truth is back. Oh, yeah, the national treasure, R-Truth. Yes, R-Truth. I think his return is going to trump CM Punk. You know, fuck that. Yeah, R-Truth is back.